And so it was that one day in the small village of Brooklyn, New York, a most wonderful thing happened, which was brought by a stork. A mommy and daddy hugged in a very special way, and a very special someone was well on her way.
Lauren.
It was a magical time, and Lauren's birth would lead off the most wonderful decade ever, the 80s. Just a year into the budding decade, 1981 would see a slew of new heroes.
Tree sweet. The orange juice I grew up on. It's rich in natural energy.
Classical catchphrases.
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
And the greatest contribution to the modern world.
What'd you say this was again?
At the height of culture, bringing together all of the best fashions and trends, the 1980s would go down in history as the classiest, most dignified era, and would hence be known as the Decade of Lauren.
Lauren.
I get to know your name.
But then, it was time to move on to the 90s.
Let's rock this joint!
I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now, will it be? I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. Will it be yes or will it be sorry? So open up your morning light and say a little prayer.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
It's in the night away. It's in the night.
And then, one day, our heroine was whisked away to the magical land of whimsy and wonder and spray tans and roid rage, New Jersey.
Alright, we got some sweet.
Yeah, I love Lauren.
There she learned the liberal arts and the sciences, studying endlessly day in and day out. It was hard to ever even find Lauren without a book held up tight against her tiny little nose. At Rutgers University, the historical home of the Fat Sandwich, and the alma mater of Ruthie from Season 8 of The Real World, Lauren consorted with the most cultured and interesting people, ever enriching her intellectual pursuit of academic excellence.
And here behind me in Rutgers' historic Voorhees Mall, you can see precisely where in 1999 Lauren drank enough Yellowtail Cabernet to kill a Guatemalan hobo.
Lauren and I had expos too together, and one time at a party, we made out.
Lauren made me straight for like a whole semester.
Coach at Pearls, play that button, don't you quit. Then blow me a freaky kiss. Girl, you know you look so cute. Throwing that coochie the way you do. Pop that coochie, hey, pop that coochie.
And just like that, her magical journey of advanced learning in New Jersey had come to an end, and Lauren would now be taking her sizable talents to the magical land of London. In the United Kingdom, Lauren rubbed elbows with British high society and continued her formal education. She wouldn't stay long, but she brought back the most wonderful boy. A tall hipster boy from the desolate hill country of Colorado, where we can only assume his family worked in the mines or something. And they flew back to the magical land of New York and formed a new life, bringing art and culture to the unwashed masses of Manhattan.
Time for you. Then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in all I've done. And I can barely look at you, but every single time I do, I know we'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly.
And one day, Lauren married that boy from the countryside. In the island kingdom of Martha's Vineyard, where one can see rich people in their natural habitat, and you can find lobster benedicts for as little as $38.
This is all gold.
And then, one day, our princess and her prince also hugged in a very special way.
Bingo.
And created another princess.
There's no combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No song that I could sing, but I can try for your heart. And our dreams, and they are made out of real things, like a shoebox of photographs with sepia tone loving. Love is the answer, at least, for most of the questions in my heart. Like, why are we here and where do we go, and how come it's so hard? It's not always easy, and sometimes life can be deceiving. I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Moments just might find their way into my dreams tonight, but I know that they'll be gone when the morning light sings or brings new things For tomorrow night you see that they'll be gone too. Too many things I have to do. But if all of these dreams might find their way into my day-to-day scene, I'd be under the impression I was somewhere in between, with only two, just me and you. Not so many things we got to do, or places we got to be. We'll sit beneath the mango tree now. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. We're somewhere in between together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. I believe in memories, they look so pretty when I sleep. Hey now and when I wake up, you look so pretty sleeping next to me. But there is not enough time, and there is no song I could sing, and there is no combination of words I could say. But I will still tell you one thing, we're better together.
Lauren.